Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So San Jose State's offense will have the football first. Well, the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the decibel level starting to increase here on this early 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Stanford's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. To the ground with the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. Inside the 10. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Spartans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Bringing the heat. Looking deep. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Brown wants to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Not much cooking on that drive, and now they'll hope to flip the field with this punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Riley. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Riley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll leave it with him. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Wide open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his... early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He's got the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Brown will throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Pocket breaking down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quickly to the tight end. It's a seam wide open. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. It's complete to the left.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed well.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Cardinal! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Use the play fake, now to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. Finds his tight end. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Looking left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Quick slant complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man. It's Coleman. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the 1st. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. Brown wants to pass. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Back to pass. Complete on the comeback. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Brown will throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive and trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass ball is incomplete.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Spartans get enough to move the chains.
And you got man-to-man coverage. You're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there. But does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Find some fresh air. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Fires on the run. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. That's caught. It's Irvin. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking for a chunk play on second and short. The screen, he can go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. Oh, a lot of space. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. So now it's second and long. Brown wants to pass. Right down the middle. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Under fire. And it's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he... Not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Sweet cut there. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets... down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Spartans are marching down the field. To the air. It's Matthews. Quickly complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rushes on him. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Irvin. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Blasted as he lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the...
Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down, and now they have a decision to make. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Plucks it out of the air. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, didn't.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Music no! Music no!
Off the play fake on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Starling. Got room at the 35. Oh, he found a space. Touchdown, San Jose State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they... It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back.